Hello and welcome to my final presentation for Multidisciplinary Studies, or MDS300. I am a junior studying multidisciplinary studies at Boise State University, and this is my final. Where did I get started? Well, this starts a long time ago. Back after I was fresh out of high school in the early 1990s, I was a student here at Boise State University pursuing a degree in criminal justice. Well, my junior year came along, and surprise, I found out I was pregnant. Well, that surprise turned into this beautiful little girl you see before you. And unfortunately, my pregnancy made me so ill, I couldn't continue with school. I did go back. She was born in 1996. I did go back a few times after that, but that was about the last time I was able to go to school. And I've been in the workforce ever since. 22 years later, and that little girl, she just graduated from college. And it really has prompted me to think about my collegiate experience and what I want to pursue. So I enrolled at Boise State University this last semester. I am a junior here in the MDS program, which really is very well suited for me as a returning student with many years of work, especially work and life experience. Speaking of my life, my last 22 years have been really focused on those three amazing human beings you see there. That's my husband, Ray, of 27 years, my son, Simon, who's 17 now, and my daughter, Haley, who's about to turn 23.
Hey guys, it's me. Just wanted to remind you not to give up on your dreams.
Don't.
Like even if you want to, just don't.
So now that my nest is nearly empty, it left me thinking, what are you going to do when the kids are gone and you're not running them to volleyball or going to choir concerts? Well, I decided that going back to school was really the right thing for me to do. I have a career that I absolutely love, but I know that I could be better. So that's what prompted me to go back and pursue a degree in multidisciplinary studies. It really is perfect for me because I'm able to design it to meet the needs that I have particular to my career and my life. So my work life is pretty exciting and I really enjoy it. I, for the last 10 plus years, have been the manager of patient and family housing at St. Luke's Hospital and Mountain States Tumor Institute here in Boise. The building you see on your left is called the Bishopfoot Guest House. It was my home for about 9 years. And many people, it's for patients or caregivers of patients who need to stay nearby the hospital, who are from out of town and are undergoing treatment or procedures. The building on the right is the same building, only this week. You can see it's no longer suitable or habitable for patients. It is moving and very sad for me to let go of. But in preparation for this move, 2 years ago, the hospital moved me into this building that you see on your left, called the St. Luke's Heritage House. It used to be a bed and breakfast. It looks like a bed and breakfast. Here we continue to serve patients and our caregivers, all adults who are here from out of town getting treatment, outpatient, or have a patient in the hospital. It's a much smaller facility with less rooms and less accessibility. So about a year and a half ago, the Ronald McDonald House announced they were going to be building a new building here on the campus of the Boise Hospital, and their old building would be available. So the hospital took that opportunity to make a deal with them, and now next year I'm going to be moving into that new, much bigger building. Not only will my size be increasing, but my staff needs will increase and the demands on my time will increase. So I figured this was a really good time for me to start improving my leadership skills. I love this quote. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. So in order to improve my leadership skills, I needed to determine what am I going to do? How am I going to get there? So I'm looking towards 2020 and beyond, and I'm thinking the things I'm going to need the most are talent, patience, and leadership. I feel like I already have a pretty good handle on a lot of those things, but I know that they could be better. I want to work towards a Bachelor of Arts in Multidisciplinary Studies. I do want to add to that a certificate in leadership and human relations. And I'm looking to opportunities that provide growth or learning or education or new experiences. Because as I've gotten older and I've gotten better at what I do, I realize those are really important. So here's what it looks like for me for the next few years. I'm going to be taking several courses. Hopefully that'll get me to a degree, but even if it doesn't, each course offers the opportunity for me to get better at what I do and how I do it. When I talked to Tom Lundgren, who is a professor in the Leadership and Certificate Department, he said, I think it is the most in-depth, cutting-edge, and practical leadership program that the entire university has to offer. That's a lot to say. Well, thank you very much. Just remember, it's never too late to start or go back to school. And to remember, never give up on your dreams. Even if you want to, just don't. Thank you.